there are some mental states that associate with consciousness that are called defilements or mental defilements. In Pali, they are called kilesas. These defilements, when they arise, they make our mind impure. They contaminate our mind. And they also, it is said that they afflict the mind. That the Pali word kilesa has two etymologies. One is to make the mind dirty or impure, and the other one is afflicting the mind. So when we have these defilements, these mental impurities, our mind is not clean, our mind is not pure, our mind is impure. And also we are afflicted by these states when they arise in our mind. So, and generally speaking, unhappiness or stress, on all those states, I mean, that are very common in the modern life, are related to these mental defilements. So we can say that the immediate purpose of meditation is to avoid the momentary manifestation of these mental defilements or mental impurities. It says momentary because these mental defilements come and go. They are not always with us. When there are conditions, they come. When the conditions disappear, they go. And there can be many conditions for these mental defilements to arise in the mind of a human being. So the immediate purpose of meditation is, so we need to learn how to practice so that we can avoid the momentary manifestation of these mental defilements. And if we can do that, we will feel better ourselves. We will have tranquility, we will have peace of mind. So this is the immediate purpose of meditation. And since everybody has those mental defilements, so I think that's important that we learn how to meditate so we can have less of these mental defilements. And the ultimate purpose of meditation is the complete purification of the mind. So it is possible that it's very difficult, but this is the goal of the Buddhist practice. So that means to eradicate these defilements so that they never arise again in the future. So when we study a little more about the different methods of meditation, we will talk a little more about this purification of the mind. So, but please bear in mind that according to Buddhism, it is possible to completely eliminate and eradicate these defilements. So, if one is able to do that, that means that these defilements will not arise again in the continuity of that person. And these defilements, let me tell you, are responsible for all the ethical transgressions that human beings do in the world. Because any act of violence that you see that is happening or happened in the past or will happen in the future has to be related with one of these mental defilements that is called dosa, or hatred, or aversion. So for somebody to do a violent act, he or she needs to have this mental defilement of hatred in his or her mind. So any of the ethical transgressions that humans may do has to be related to these mental defilements. So the less mental defilement that we have, the less ethical transgressions that there will be in society. But ultimately, so these mental defilements can be removed, can be eradicated. And when that happens, those defilements will not exist anymore in the mind of that being. That means that that being will not commit any ethical transgression. So you can see that there is a relation between mind development and ethics in Buddhism, both ways. So if you eradicate the mental defilements, you will not commit any ethical transgression. And practicing the Buddhist ethics is a condition, or is a precondition, we can say, for the practicing of meditation. So there is a relation back and forth. So